As part of the migration strategy, the Australian government began to amend some visa requirements, and these modifications will affect both existing visa holders and those who are granted a visa on or after July 2024. They are a reflection of Australia's continued commitment to supporting a just and fruitful labor market for temporary workers. The most popular long-term temporary work visa for Australia is the TSS 482, and if an employer is sponsoring you to work in Australia, you can apply for this visa. You are permitted to reside and work in Australia for a maximum of 2 years or 4 years if your occupation is on the medium-term list with a 482 visa, and after 2 years, you could be able to apply for a 186 visa, which allows permanent stay. Key changes to the 482 visa. The following are some of the notable changes to the 482 visa. 1. 1-year experience required for 482 visa. The 482 visa will no longer need 2 years of full-time work experience from November 2024, as only 1 year will be required. But the job must still be in the nominated occupation or a related field and full-time. Due to the decreased skill criteria, some individuals who are considering DAMA may now be able to pursue a medium-term stream or short-term stream 482 visa. This is a welcome reform, particularly for individuals in Australia on graduate visas who will require a new visa in order to remain in Australia after completing 2 years of full-time experience in their field. This has nothing to do with how long you must hold a 482 visa before applying for a 186 visa under the Temporary Residence Transition Stream. 2. New visa to replace the 482 visa. A new visa program, the Skills in Demand visa, was announced by the government as part of the migration strategy late last year. Although the specific date of the introduction of this new visa is unknown, it was, however, stated that the targeted temporary skilled migration system will be established by the end of 2024. With 3 streams, the new Skills in Demand visa program may bring about some beneficial improvements for companies by giving visa holders a better visa and a clearer path to Australia citizenship. 3. 2-year pathway to PR instead of 3 years. The 186 Temporary Residence Transition Stream now only requires 2 years instead of 3 years. Thus, the required time to work on a 482 visa is reduced by 1 year, and the moment your 482 is approved, the timer begins. The clock restarts if you switch employers, and according to the migration strategy, the new Skills in Demand visa will prevent time resets. Other changes to 482 visa work condition. The 457, 482, and 494 visa requirements have changed as of July 2024, with the intention of helping visa holders. As a result, you now have 180 days from the date of your termination from your job to secure another job, which is 3 times greater what it was previously, or around 6 months. The new regulations let you to perform additional occupations to sustain yourself throughout the 180 days. Your visa may be revoked if, within the allotted 180 days, you are unable to locate a replacement nominee. Since 60 days is sometimes insufficient to acquire a new sponsored job, this modification enables 482 visa holders who have lost their employment to retain a more stable status in Australia while they look for a new nominator. Since migrants will now be free to quit and pursue other occupations, it also makes it safer for individuals who are being exploited and need to escape an exploitative sponsored work arrangement. New move to crack down on worker exploitation. New criminal and civil sanctions have gone into effect for individuals who coerce a migrant worker to violate a job-related requirement or compel them to accept an exploitative work arrangement in order to satisfy a work requirement. The government also changed laws to make it illegal for companies that mistreat immigrants to hire them again and to release a list of such companies' names. The employer-sponsored program is going to change due to the new Skills in Demand visa program, which is part of the ongoing policy changes by the Australian government. It is usually preferable to submit your application right away if you are eligible, rather than waiting to see how the Skills in Demand visa works. When you learn of a change that would prevent you from applying, it might be too late. That will be all in this video. Please share your opinions with us in the comments area. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable the notification bell to receive updates on job and immigration news. Thanks for watching.